Hello. Today we're going to learn about how plants and animals get their food. It's all connected in a chain called the food chain. A food chain shows how energy moves from one living thing to another. Almost all food chains start with the sun. The sun gives energy to plants to help them grow. Plants use this energy to make their own food through a process called photosynthesis. Plants are called producers because they produce their own food. Examples could be grass, trees, flowers, and even tiny algae in the water. They use sunlight to make sugars, which are their food. Animals can't make their own food like plants. They have to eat other living things. That's why they're called consumers. There are different types of consumers. Herbivores are animals that only eat plants. Carnivores are animals that only eat other animals. Omnivores are animals that eat both plants and animals. Animals that eat plants are called primary consumers. Think of them as the first level of consumers. Examples would be rabbits, grasshoppers, and cows. Animals that eat other animals are called secondary consumers. They eat the primary consumers. Examples would be frogs, snakes, and foxes. Some food chains have a third level of consumers called tertiary consumers. These are the animals that eat secondary consumers. They're often at the top of the food chain. An example is an eagle eating a snake that ate a frog that ate a plant. There's one more important part of the food chain: decomposers. These are things like bacteria, fungi, and worms. They break down dead plants and animals and return the nutrients back to the soil. This helps new plants grow and the cycle starts again. Let's look at a simple food chain. Here, the sun gives energy to the plants, which are the producers. The squirrel and rabbit eat the plants, so they're primary consumers. Then a hawk eats the squirrel and the rabbit, so the hawk is a secondary consumer. Food chains show how all living things are connected. Every living thing needs energy to survive, and food chains show how that energy moves through the environment. If one part of a food chain is removed, it can affect everything else in that chain. Thank you for watching.